Welcome to the Nebraska DMV Written Test with real questions and answers from the Nebraska DMV. Before we get started, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss an update and help support the channel. Now let's dive into all the questions and answers you need to study for your Nebraska test.
When making an emergency roadside stop, you should A. Flash your headlights to warn other drivers. B. Shift your transmission to the parking gear and set the parking brake. C. Leave your vehicle running and exit the vehicle. B. Shift your transmission to the parking gear and set the parking brake. When making an emergency roadside stop, you should first signal and pull over. Get as far off the road as safely possible before shifting the transmission to the parking gear and setting the parking brake. Activate the emergency flashers, turn off the engine, and remove the keys. Check traffic before getting out of the vehicle. If you are facing a green traffic light, but the intersection ahead is blocked by traffic, you should A. Turn left and find another route. B. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. C. Follow the other vehicles and enter the intersection. D. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Even if you are facing a green traffic light, do not start across the intersection if there are other vehicles blocking your way. If you are caught in the intersection when the light changes to red, your vehicle will block cross traffic. You can get a ticket for blocking an intersection. If your wheels drop off the roadway or pavement edge, you should A. Wait until it is safe to do so, then gradually re-enter the roadway. B. Turn back onto the roadway immediately. C. Stop. A. Wait until it is safe to do so, then gradually re-enter the roadway. If your wheels drop off the roadway or pavement edge, do not attempt to turn back onto the roadway immediately. Instead, reduce your speed, check traffic, and gradually turn back onto the roadway when it is safe to do so. Persons who leave the scene of a motor vehicle crash may have their driver license revoked for up to. Fill in the blank. Upon conviction. A. 3 months. B. 6 months. C. 9 months. D. 1 year. D. 1 year. Conviction of leaving the scene of a crash may result in license revocation for 1 year. Which of the following is a safe way to drive through a curve? A. Slow down as you enter, speed up as you exit. B. Maintain a constant speed throughout the curve. C. Speed up as you enter, slow down as you exit. D. Stay near the right edge of your lane. A. Slow down as you enter, speed up as you exit. You should slow down as you enter a curve and increase your speed gradually as you exit. Increasing your speed as you enter a curve will make it more difficult to control your vehicle. Want to ace your DMV test? Go to cheatsheets.com and get your guaranteed cheat sheet. When passing on the left of a vehicle, it is safe to move back into the right lane. A. After about 3 seconds. B. When you can no longer see the vehicle over your right shoulder. C. When you can see the front of the vehicle in your rearview mirror. C. When you can see the front of the vehicle in your rearview mirror. When passing another vehicle on its left, you may move back into the right lane when the headlights of the passed vehicle can be seen in your rearview mirror. Always signal before changing lanes. Which of the following factors affect an individual's absorption of alcohol? A. Weight. B. Height. C. Intelligence. A. Weight. Factors affecting a person's absorption of alcohol include the person's weight, their biological sex, the amount of food in their digestive tract, and the number of alcoholic beverages they have consumed. The only thing to do to remove alcohol from a person's system is to wait. This road sign means A. You must travel at the speed indicated. B. The maximum legal speed on the roadway is 55 miles per hour. C. You must travel through the intersection at the posted speed. D. None of the above. B. The maximum legal speed on the roadway is 55 miles per hour. This is a speed limit sign. It indicates the maximum legal speed that you may drive on the road where it is posted. At times of rain, snow, ice, or other less than ideal conditions, you may have to drive more slowly than the posted limit. If your car starts to skid, turn your steering wheel, A, to keep the front wheels straight, B, in the direction you want the vehicle to go, C, in the opposite direction of the skid, D, in any direction, it doesn't matter. B, in the direction you want the vehicle to go. If your vehicle goes into a skid, you should turn the steering wheel in the direction you want the vehicle to go. As soon as the vehicle begins to straighten out, turn the steering wheel back the other way. When completing an emergency roadside stop, it is not necessary to put on your parking brake. A, true. B, false. B, false. Set your parking brake when making an emergency roadside stop. Turn on your emergency flashers to alert other drivers to your presence. A work zone, A, may be moving or stationary. B is marked with black and white signs. C, does not require a driver to slow down and pay extra attention. D, all of the above. A, may be moving or stationary. Work zones are often stationary, but they may also be present in the form of moving vehicles striping lines, mowing, or removing snow. Work zones are marked by orange signs with black lettering or symbols. Slow down and pay extra attention when approaching or driving through a work zone. If you experience a tire blowout, A, take your foot off the gas. B, do not immediately use your brakes. C, gradually slow down and pull off the side of the road. D, all of the above. D, all of the above. If you experience a tire blowout, take your foot off the gas pedal and do not immediately apply the brakes. Gradually slow down before gently applying the brakes and pulling off the side of the road. When approaching a person who is crossing the street while using a white cane or guide dog, you should A, stop until the person is well away from your path of travel. B, honk your horn as you proceed past them. C, carefully drive around them. A, stop until the person is well away from your path of travel. When approaching a pedestrian who is using a white cane or guide dog while crossing the street, you must stop until the person is well away from your path of travel. Always yield the right of way to blind pedestrians. It is important to slow down, A, on narrow or winding roads. B, at intersections or railroad crossings. C, when the road is wet or slippery. D, all of the above. D, all of the above. You should always slow down when driving on narrow or winding roads, near intersections, near railroad crossings, on hills, in sharp or blind curves, where there are pedestrians or driving hazards, and when the roads are wet or slippery. You cannot pass safely on a two-way, two-lane street unless A, you are able to clearly see the road ahead. B, you can return to your lane before meeting oncoming traffic. C, your vehicle is capable of the speed necessary to pass. D, all of the above. D, all of the above. You cannot pass safely when driving on a two-way, two-lane street unless you can clearly see the road ahead. You can return to your lane before meeting oncoming traffic, and your vehicle is capable of the speed necessary to pass. Do not pass where it is illegal and unsafe to do so. Talking or texting on a cell phone while driving will not significantly increase your chances being involved in a crash. A, true. B, false. B, false. Using a phone while driving is a distraction that increases your risk of being involved in a crash. When passing a bicycle, motorists should provide a space of no less than fill in the blank of clearance. A, 1 foot. B, 2 feet. C, 3 feet. D, 5 feet. C, 3 feet. By law, motorists are required to provide at least 3 feet of clearance when overtaking a bicycle. Drivers must maintain clearance until safely past the overtaken bicycle. At a crosswalk, A, you must yield to pedestrians. B, pedestrians must yield to you. C, construction workers must yield to you. A. You must yield to pedestrians. Pedestrians have the right-of-way at street crossings but must obey traffic control signals. Where a traffic signal is not present, vehicles must stop for pedestrians in a crosswalk, whether it is marked or unmarked. A steady red arrow displayed on a traffic light means A. Drivers cannot turn in the indicated direction. B. Drivers may turn in the indicated direction after coming to a complete stop. C. Drivers may turn in the indicated direction. A. Drivers cannot turn in the indicated direction. If a traffic signal is displaying a steady red arrow, traffic in the indicated lane may not proceed in the direction shown by the arrow. Drivers must come to a full stop and wait for a green signal to proceed. This sign means A. Pedestrians only. B. Intersection ahead. C. Hiking trails ahead. D. School crossing ahead. D. School crossing ahead. This sign indicates that a school crossing is ahead. A seatbelt should be adjusted so that it A. is loose. B. is buckled snugly across your hip bones and lower abdomen. C. is hidden beneath the seat. D. keeps the seatbelt buzzer or light from operating. B. is buckled snugly across your hip bones and lower abdomen. Lap belts should fit snugly across your hip bones and the lower part of your abdomen. Shoulder belts should sit comfortably so that you can insert your fist between the belt and your chest. You are required to signal every time you pull away from a curb. A. True. B. False. A. True. You must use the proper turn signal any time you pull away from a curb. This sign means A. Curve ahead. B. Road work ahead. C. Merging traffic. D. No left turn. A. Curve ahead. Warning signs prepare drivers for upcoming road conditions and hazards and are usually yellow with black markings. This sign alerts drivers to an upcoming curve in the road. This sign means A. Highway changes ahead and to the right. B. Hiking trails ahead and to the right. C. Hotel ahead and to the right. D. Hospital ahead and to the right. D. Hospital ahead and to the right. This sign indicates that hospital emergency services are located to the right. While driving, you come upon a sign displaying the words "Reduce speed 35 miles per hour." This means A. that the new 35 miles per hour speed limit begins at this sign. B. that the new 35 miles per hour speed limit begins at the next speed limit sign. C. that you have plenty of time to slow down before the reduced speed zone. D. that you should reduce your speed to 35 miles per hour, but only under poor weather conditions. A. that the new 35 miles per hour speed limit begins at this sign. Reduced speed signs inform drivers that they must reduce their speeds. If a new speed limit is posted on one of these signs, the new speed limit begins at the sign.